All right, let's check out how bright this is. Whoa, that is crazy. Hello, 3000 lumens.
As you can see in our intro, we're gonna be talking about the Klarus FlatTac X2 flashlight. Super excited about this, and thank you, Klarus, for choosing us for this collaboration, sponsoring this video. We're honored that you chose us. I'm really excited about this. I'm kind of a geek when it comes to flashlights. I just love using them. I like reviewing them. So we're gonna get into that now. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into the unboxing, and I'm gonna take it on a night hike. I'm gonna show you again in my backyard just how bright it can get, because I mean it's 3,000 lumens, which is fantastic. And then we're gonna get into some of the specifics about it and some of the pros and cons, all that kind of good stuff. But let's do this. Let's get into the unboxing first and we'll go from there.
All right, guys, so this is what's in the box for the FlatTac X2. It is 3,000 lumens. As you can see, it does have a 6th generation tail dual switch, auxiliary switch, and then it has 5 modes. You have the instant on, turbo, memory brightness, moonlight strobe, and SOS, okay? And it is, ultra thin, so 14.5 millimeters. That's pretty thin. It's lightweight at 85 grams, 1,500 milliampere capacity, and it is IP6 water resistant. So super, super cool. Look at this thing. We do have the charger, okay? So we have the USB-C, and then we have the flashlight itself. So we're gonna have those 2 lights up front. Really awesome clip. I mean, there's no way that is coming off. That is screwed in there and perfect. We have those switches on the bottom. Looks like we have a digital screen, and then the Klarus FlatTac X2 on the side. I mean, it just feels super well built, super tough. Definitely feels like a tactical flashlight. You can kind of see these on the end so we can break window if we're in an emergency. But yeah, it is just awesome. So I'm gonna get this fully charged, and then we're going to try it out, and then we'll talk about the specs.
All right, guys, so we're out here on a night hike, and I just wanted to show you kind of the power of this flashlight. So we're gonna start with the lowest setting. This is gonna be your 15 lumens, which is, is the kind of the moonlight that's gonna be able to help you to be able to see what's going on, but also still have kind of some night vision. And then it goes right up to that 1200, and look at that, that's just super, super bright. And then we'll go down to 300, then 65, then back down to 15. Now it does have a 3000. You have to hold the red button down to get to the 3000 lumens, which is just incredibly bright. So just a fantastic flashlight to take on night hikes if that's what you like to do. Also has that strobe feature as well. But yeah, it is just a super, super awesome flashlight to have and to take on hikes. So I just wanted to show you kind of how it was on a night hike. You can just really see everything that's going on. And then, if you want to take it down to the 15, then you have just kind of what's right there in front of you. You're able to see the trail, but you're also kind of able to have that night vision as well. So yeah, super amazing flashlight. So let's talk about it. All right, so I know I've done some videos with some flashlights in my backyard before, so I want to give you kind of comparison from this to some of the other ones. So, so again, just super, super bright. We'll go up to 3000. Yeah, that is just so bright. I mean, it lights up the whole backyard. Just go down to 300, and then 65. And then down to moonlight, which is the 15, which, still you can definitely see, what's going on if you're going on a night hike, or, here in Colorado, there's some hikes where you just got to get up super early to get started. And sometimes it's in the dark, so it really help you to still have, night vision and not get drowned out by this, right? So yeah, so just incredible flashlight. I mean, the brightness is just, top notch. And let's talk a little bit more about it.
The FlatTac X2 is just super, super bright, right? And look at how thin that is. I mean, it's so amazing. Just fits right into your pocket with no problem, just because it's so thin. With some of those round flashlights, you can really feel it in your pocket. You won't be able to feel it because it's just so thin. Now, I want to go through the buttons, okay, and just some of the clicks. So first I wanted to show you, if you double click, you're gonna lock it. So your kids can't turn it on, so they won't burn themselves, okay? Now, if you double click it again, that's gonna unlock it. If you wanna go to the 3000 lumens, you just hold down the red button. If you wanna do the strobe, you just click it once, and click it once to turn it off. If you want to do SOS, 1, 2, 3, and then it does SOS, okay? And then you have your regular button, so that black button. And this is going to take you through the different features. So I believe that's moonlight, yep, and then we got 1200 lumens, and then kind of the medium high, medium, and then back to moonlight. Okay, now if you want to turn off, you just hold it and that will turn off the flashlight. Okay, it's just so fantastic. Now on the side, you do have the charging port. Just right here, you just take this off and it does charge. So, just some of the features on there. Also the ceramic beads. Okay, so if you get trapped in your car, boom, in an emergency situation, you can break the glass. So just a fantastic flashlight, so strong built. I mean, this clip is just crazy strong. It's never gonna come off and never gonna leave your pocket. Okay, guys, so let's go over my pros and cons list, okay? So first things first, look at how thin that is, guys. That profile is just amazing. You're gonna put it in your pocket, you're not gonna feel it at all, right? So pretty cool. Next one on the list, 3,000 lumens. So bright, so incredible. Next one is also to do with the light. So let's turn on 1200 lumens. I want you to see this. It does have a proximity sensor. Can you guys see that? Isn't that so cool? I haven't seen this in another flashlight. So it's super awesome. Just proximity, sensor. So if it's, getting close to something, it won't burn it because it's going to turn it down. You have it in your pocket. It's at 1200 lumens. It's going to use that proximity sensor to turn it down so that it doesn't burn your leg, right? Super cool. Awesome. All right, next one. 10-degree ergonomic design. Okay, so you're not gonna get finger fatigue, pressing the buttons. So really cool design there for ergonomics. All right. Next thing, the smart OLED display. Right, so you can see how much lumens you're at as you're clicking through. Right, it's going to show everything on that display, even when you shut it down. Right, very cool. So love that feature on it. All right, emergency dual switch plus the glass breaker, right? It has those different ceramic glass breakers. So if you ever get stuck in your car, you can just smash the windows, right? Very cool feature on there. 1500 milliampere battery life. So super long battery life. Just love that aspect of it. It's rated IPX6 waterproof, right? So, if you're on a hike, it starts raining, you don't have to worry about it because it does have that rating on it. So pretty fantastic. Aircraft grade aluminum is the next one, right? It is just so strong. Man, I wish you could feel this. It feels so solid in your hands. Nothing is going to break this. You can drop it and you're going to be fine, but don't drop it, right? You'll be fine because it just has such a sturdy design. I love that. All right, so let's talk about some of the cons, okay? The battery is not removable. Okay, so some, you can put in AAA batteries if you run out of battery on a hike or something like that. But, it does have a very large battery, so not a super huge deal, but, sometimes you just like to put some batteries in there, if you're running out of power. The 3000 lumens is capped at 15 seconds. So, it does count down. You can kind of see it goes 15, 14, 13, right? It goes down to 1 and then it kind of dims it. So, it would be cool to kind of have a little bit longer time on there. But also I do understand it's a safety feature, right? Because it does get the flashlight pretty hot. So, something to think about there. All right, and last one's on the cons list. There isn't any laser on there, different colors or like UV light, right? I know some other flashlights do have that. Not a super big deal, to be honest with you, because this flashlight is just so awesome and packed with other features, but that kind of rounds out my cons list. Yeah, just super fantastic light, guys. Please do check out some of the affiliate links below. That really helps out our channel. Guys, you gotta buy this flashlight. I mean, it is just an awesome flashlight and you won't even know it's in your pocket. And it goes up to 3000 lumens. So, what are you guys waiting for? Just buy this flashlight. It is fantastic. But again, we love making these videos for you. Really do appreciate you guys. Please comment down below. What's your everyday carry flashlight? What would you like to see us review? And we'll see if we can do that, but definitely hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. It really helps us with the channel, and we will see you in the next one.